when last we were together, we were in the mansion of Arginbustholt, um, and you were talking with some of the undead knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon, um, who have been bound to this existence in their undeath uh, through the hatred of their commander Vladimir Horngard and his eternal vigil of wanting to be Strahd's prison warden and to make sure that he suffers for all time. To that point where Vladimir is hostile to anyone who says that they are looking to destroy Strahd, because Vladimir fears that will be letting him off too easy. That he needs to suffer eternally for his crimes, and so you were talking with a younger squire, Arthend, and then in the adjoining bedroom you met Vladimir's former lieutenant and lover, apparently, Sir Godfrey. Um, and Sir Godfrey pines for his love, um, and Vladimir's just completely consumed in hatred. He remembers nothing of his of any of the joyful things of life. He just broods, and Sir Godfrey suffers, and he feels that they all feel that they're slowly losing their grip on humanity, and they don't know how much longer they all have before they turn like Vladimir and just beings of hatred. You did encounter, I believe, down in the chapel. Um, I think you remind me if I'm misremembering, but I know down in the chapel there are three revenants that I think you did battle with, and they were blinded by hatred and were beyond reasoning. You didn't get to have nice conversations with those revenants the way that you can some of the ones you're encountering here upstairs. But Sir Godfrey fears that it is only a matter of time before they all succumb. And that is really where we left off. You were slowly exploring, kind of room by room, our Ginbust Halt. You were on the third floor. There's also a rooftop um, above you, so a fourth floor, if you will. And I will stop gabbing and let you guys start to move about and figure out how you want to proceed.
I guess we're gonna go check the rest of the rooms and upstairs. And I think we agreed to help some of these dudes release their souls. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but let's get at it.
All right.
Great, let's go.
Check it out.
Is Arthur the guy's with us because he wants to go on a epic adventure or something like that?
Yes, Arthend is all of these knights that you will meet will have some measure of unfinished business, and Arthen's unfinished business is that he never got a chance to be a hero, and he wants to perform a knightly heroic deed. And even just doing that once would help bring his spirit a sense of peace.
So killing the main dude would
He
help
can't
him do that?
disobey. He can't disobey his commander. He can't do anything directly contrary to any of Vladimir's orders.
So I guess we're gonna keep moving around.
Is this place blocked off right here then? What I'm standing in
So
front of?
the roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater. Across the
H.
way, you can see into a ruined bathroom that has an iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof.
Hmm.
There's a torn curtain hanging in an open doorway in the center of the east wall of that room.
Hey, can I check for secret doors in this room? It just looks really sus.
Yeah, go ahead and make. You can do this with either perception. You can look for visible signs of a secret door, or investigation by kind of poking and pulling, looking for some kind of secret latch. Okay, great perception check. You feel pretty confident there's nothing in here.
All right.
So is it safe to cross right here?
Yes, you can actually even scurry up onto the roof from this area if you wanted to do so.
And is there? This is a door, right?
Yes. Let me pop that
Can
open
I?
for you.
Oh,
So this room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. Three narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate the bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
and this is a door too, right?
Right. So
I don't see
that
anything
is
dangerous.
this is a otherwise empty room except for the rich drapes that line the windows.
Purpose does this room serve? Hmm. Are these bookshelves along the walls?
Yes.
Are there any important books or magical books or anything like that that we could take with us?
So a lot of the books have been actually cleared out. It seems. The sole remaining volume lies on the floor behind an overturned chair, and it's a book titled The Oath Celestial, and it has been partially burned, and its cover slashed by a sword. Le-
Aggressive towards a book.
Leafing through the crumbling book reveals that it is a devotional text for knights for a place called the Holy Empire of Valentia. Most of the knights who joined Argynvost against Strahd came from that empire, now lost beyond the mists. As you cross the room, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet. So that is what you find here in the study. Now, in the lower left corner of the room, the iron door that leads into this room hangs open on a single rusty hinge. It has been obviously forced open and no longer closes properly. It looks like this was a vault, and the door has just been kind of thrown to the side. The walls of the vault are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents long ago plundered.
Is that the room I'm in?
Yes,
There's nothing. These are not. These are empty chests.
right.
Okay.
And that is
What?
the large hearth that you're at now, Elena. The picture that is slashed above the mantelpiece shows the mansion in its better days under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
Hey,
Yeah.
the letter. This doesn't seem like it's written by anybody that's currently in here, right?
No, that is an old from centuries ago.
Yeah, because it says Arginsvolt.
Right, Arginvostholt. And
Yeah.
Arginvost is the dragon.
The dragon.
Ah, see. Okay. So
Arginvost. Yeah.
basically, this is written by the dragon.
Right.
Okay.
The dragon who would very often parade around as a human.
Oh, okay.
Lord Arginvost in his human
Now
guise.
it says the bones aren't here, right?
Right?
So do we need to bring the bones back here?
Yeah, I think so. I think we know where the skull is.
Because it says like, um, where is it? I was just reading it. It says something about my bones aren't buried where I want it to be.
That's a good idea. What did we do with that skull?
From Baba La Saga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you left it.
No doubt my bones will be scattered amongst my enemies like the coins of the plundered horde. So I'm guessing one of my regrets is that my remains will not lie in the rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of where is this place? Where's Arginvos Holt?
That is
Do we know?
the where you are. That is the name of the building that you're currently in, and the mausoleum is basically in the backyard.
Oh, dang. Wait, Anton, was that skull him? Like, was that his skull?
Yep. I don't know if we need to find more bones, but at least we got the skull.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure there's way more bones that go with it, right?
Elena,
Well,
where
we know.
you are, you can look out the windows and you can see that mausoleum in the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah, we should like we know where one piece is. We know where one of the pieces are. So if that if anything, we could bring that one back.
So Anton,
I
you were standing at a curtain. So I went and revealed what was behind the curtain there to you, assuming that you peeked round the other side. So,
Peekaboo.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, James.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
I
you were
said-
still saying something.
I just said peekaboo.
The room that you're peeking into, Anton, has dark wood paneling on the walls that rise to a height of 3 feet, and above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. That's where you are looking through. Uh, there are 3 tall, slender stained glass windows set into the opposite wall that depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads. A skeletal figure in tattered chainmail stands here admiring the stained glass windows.
You.
Those are beautiful stained glass windows you are observing, Sir Robin.
Yes, they portray Saint Andril, the Morning Lord, and Saint Markovia. It is amazing that they have survived the trial of the centuries.
All hail the morning lord.
And he makes a symbol of a blessing with his hand. And other than that, he sits stoically.
Robin, do you have any unfinished business you wish to do that you wish you'd taken care of when you were alive?
And he thinks for a moment and says, aside from serving in the order, what I wanted more than anything was to see the face of my newborn son. He was born mere days before the fall of the order. Um, that child never got to meet his father.
How long ago was that?
It's been centuries have passed since my son died of old age, but if I could pass something along to his descendants, I that would help me reach across the centuries and feel a sense of closure.
And we know what your son's name was and what his descendants' surname would be?
Um, he, his son's name was Teray. Um, but what happened during his life, I can only speculate. My son was born in the year 347 in the town of Valaki. Perhaps there may still be records in the town that could be used to trace his lineage.
Right.
I don't think they would welcome uh, an undead creature to peruse, so perhaps you would be able to look into that.
In your honor and the name of the morning lord, we shall abide.
Helen turns around and looks at everybody and like, when did Anton get so religious?
He's just a good actor.
I guess we can go look at. Well, we got 2 things now. We got to take the little guy to accomplish a journey of some sort. We got the skull which we're probably going to bring back here and go to Valaki and figure out where Teray's descendants are.
Yep.
Did he give us something, or do we need to bring this guy something?
Sir Robin, would you like us to go figure out the information, come back, and then you want to give us the item you want to give the descendants, or do you want
He
to just
takes
give it to
a pin off of his uniform. What remains of it anyway? It is his family crest, and he says you could deliver this to them.
I think that'll be dope. That's a good idea. Because, I think I'd be pretty ecstatic if I found out I had a family crest too. So, yeah. All right. Do we want to make our way down this hallway, or
There's another curtain down the hall.
there's a door in the room with Sir Robin too? Sir Robin, is it okay if I enter your room and check this door?
Yes, yes.
It's a hallway. It's not just a door. Oh, Anton.
And
You know
then
what I'm
those
saying?
are stairs going up right next to you, Zolan.
Okay.
You guys did battle with the spiders when you were on the first floor, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we fucked them
A
up.
lot of the spiders were nesting in this end of the building, Anton.
Yeah, we burned all the things.
I'm gonna check this fireplace over here because I know we've had strange interactions with fireplaces in this place.
This room has really been open to the elements and is a little more worse for wear. The roof overhead is jagged and broken, but nothing happens when you approach the fireplace.
All right.
Now, Uhtred, where you are, you're in there in the main audience hall with Sir Vladimir.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Who's he?
He is the leader of these of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and commander of all the other knights, and he sits broodingly in his chair, clutching a great sword.
Wait, I guess my question would be like, if the skull is somewhere else, wouldn't he want to go get it? Like, seeing as how he is a part of the religion that supposedly protects this?
You would have to ask him about that.
I
All
don't
right.
know. He seemed pretty hostile last time we was in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. So we'll just bring it back.
I don't remember meeting this guy. We met this guy before.
Yes.
You weren't here.
Okay, my bad. So should I just walk away quietly, like stealth? Back
Yeah,
up.
just don't talk to him. Just
Yeah, he's a cranky Gus.
yeah,
Alright,
he's like the get off my grass type guy.
that's awesome. Okay.
So yeah,
I guess we go upstairs and check the rest of the mansion.
Now
you said this goes up, right?
Yeah, you got two stairways that go up, or you could climb up through the hole that is in the roof.
It doesn't seem. We'll take this way.
All right. Let's get everybody. Okay, I think I just moved everybody up.
Can't move.
Let me open the doors here.
Let me get out.
And the rooftop, let me see here, 31. So 49. So Anton, where you are, the parapet narrows to a width of 10 feet, ending before a sturdy wooden door set into the wall of the eastern tower. This tower rises up a good 40 or 50 more feet into the air and ends uh, uh, the and ends 50 feet up. Other than that, behind you, you see the large hole in the roof. It's a 20-foot diameter hole, and it's 20 feet above the floor below.
I can't move my character. Okay.
Let me. How's that?
Yeah, I can't either. I tried to reset and everything.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is. I'm good. Thank you.
I think you got stuck on a dynamic lighting line. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Phantom. Should I be able to read that?
Yes, in the tower, you can see that there are phantom warriors with spectral longbows who are watching down from the parapet there. Do they attack? Let me see.
I'm gonna yell out, "Hail the Morning Lord!"
Okay, so they haven't done anything. They are just standing there. They're apparently spectral defenders.
Okay. Zolan's just gonna back away slowly.
Well, I want to go in there.
Can I see anything weird going on with this dragon over here?
Um,
It's not gonna try to blow air on me like the first one did when we walked in here.
it is a silver dragon wormling statue. Perched on the rooftop overlooking the parapet is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling.
I'm gonna go the long way. I can full-fledged see Sir Damien.
Yep. So Zolan and Uhtred, the area you're approaching, has strewn atop the roof toward the front of the mansion is the wreckage of a ballista. Flanking the wreckage are two stone turrets with conical rooftops and narrow doors. A lone skeletal figure is seen staring blankly at the wreckage of the destroyed ballistas.
Do we know that Sir Damien before I call out this name that's right here?
Technically, no.
Because I remember we was having a conversation with somebody, I guess the lover of
Right.
the dude. They said that someone was on the roof. I don't know if they said a name though.
Right. I don't know that they. He may have said Sir Damien. He very well could have.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk up with my hands up and like, "Hello, good sir.
All right.
Is everything okay?"
Before we get to that, I want to cover Elena because she has stepped right in front of this dragon statue, and when she does so, a spell is activated, and the wormling whispers a short verse in common. When the dragon dreams its dream, within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvost will beam, and rid this land of gloom.
Boom.
Oh.
We just need to bring the bones and we're good.
Oh, we most definitely shouldn't have told dude that then. Oh,
Yeah. He wouldn't have liked that.
oh yeah, we would have to fight him. Never mind.
Okay, so we definitely got to get that skull when we're done here.
Yeah. Um. Wait, do we all know that, or is that like something that she has to like let us know? Or we
It
just gonna say
whispered
we
it.
heard it?
It whispered
Yeah.
it to her, so technically you wouldn't know until she tells you about it.
I'll tell you, unless you're just talking to this guy. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep it secret.
Okay. Um. So, do I start the conversation with the skeleton-looking guy?
Sir Damien explains that not all the knights of the Order of the Sylvan Dragon were of the sword-wielding variety. Uh, Damien, unlike his more martial counterparts, wielded his knowledge of engineering in service to the Order. It was he who constructed the ballistas on top of the mansion and saw to their care and maintenance. They were his pride and joy. However, during the assault on Argynvost, the ballista in this area was destroyed, and Damien perished moments later, only a few feet away. He now spends his days walking among his old inventions atop the mansion, watching them slowly fall into disrepair. Uh, Alas, he does not have the supplies that he needs to uh, to repair them, and he can't exactly walk into town to get said supplies. So he helplessly watches as his pride and joy falls into disrepair.
Okay. Is there anything we can help you with, or do you need us to get you the supplies to fix it, or will that make you feel accomplished?
Um, he says if you'd be willing to do that, that would be remarkable. And he quickly lists the things he needs in order uh, to do these repairs.
Okay. So we got an adventurer that wants to go on a grand quest. We got a pendant we need to turn in. Now we got supplies and a skull that we need to return.
You
Can
got
our
a lot of
wagon?
undue tasks to do.
Yeah. Do we? Can our wagon hold all this?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. If you
um,
didn't see, I posted in the chat log the items that he's looking for. It's a set of carpenter's tools, smith's tools, a couple of logs, a couple of pounds of iron, and a bunch of rope.
Yeah, it's not heavy shit.
is we've met most of the knights here. Is there anyone else that we're missing?
This room over here.
Sir Damien says if you've come up through the bottom of the mansion, you probably haven't encountered Sir Eric. He likes to reside at the top of the tower, looking out over the mountains.
We have any trouble with the spectral people on the top of the tower trying to get to him?
He says that they are have succumbed to the madness of time and agelessness, and they are just defenders of the tower, and they will just simply recognize you as not being members of the order, and they will likely attack you if you try
Time
to
to
if you try to
smash.
open that door.
Well, is there an easy way to take care of them? Seeing as how we know they're going to attack us?
He says, if you could get into the chapel, but he knows that that some of the mindless revenants like to congregate there too, so that's dangerous as well. But he says perhaps if there was some way that you could fly or use ropes to climb or something, he says you might be able to scale the tower from the inside. But other than that, the only way in is that door that Anton is now standing at.
Okay.
Can we get them at range from here? If they were able to attack us.
They have 3/4 cover
Oh,
behind the those arrow slits that they're firing from behind.
okay. So that'd be really hard.
It's time for Anton to do what he does best.
Sounds like it.
He's gonna kick that door in and run in there, raged up, swinging his greatsword.
The door is barred from the inside. So I don't think that does it, but let's roll for initiative. Because now that you've actually tried to smash it, they're going to start firing.
Is it like a wooden door, a metal door, or what is it?
It is
Can
a
I-
heavy wooden door.
Can I break it if I hit it with a greatsword?
You could make attack rolls and start doing damage to it. It would take you a while to get through it.
I think on a frenzied rage I can take this door.
You might be able to. 3 big great weapon strikes. You could get through it, conceivably. All right, who do we need? We need.
They're
Oh,
right.
Gretel. Gretel got a 5.2. Okay. All right. All right. So Anton, you get to go first.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop this door down.
All right. So a hit for 23. We're gonna 2 hits, 3 hits. Yeah, that's you get through the door.
And then I'm gonna run in and just stand in front of one of these phantom dudes, I guess.
So as you come into the tower, there's a rickety wooden landing and a staircase that cling to the wall of the tower. The stairs lead up to another landing 20 feet above, and the floor of the chapel lies 60 feet below.
So they are above us? They're not in the same level as we are?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up as far as I can then, I guess.
Okay.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right, you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the doors into those side towers are right there at this level.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. All right, Zolan.
I'm gonna burn a key point and use. Where is it? I'm gonna burn a key point and use Step of the Wind,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the dash action on it. And that's gonna give me 1, 2, it's 25. Why is this cut off?
What's that?
Um, does that not? Am I not able to make it to the next level?
Move as far as you can on this map, and I'll move you up to the next one. There's another piece to it.
And it's about 25 plus.
All right, so that puts you right here. You see that?
No, hold on. I'm trying to find me. Okay, there we are.
Yeah. So whatever movement you have left,
I have 40 left.
you can
So
see two doors on this platform above the these are creaky stairs that you're on, climbing to the wooden landing with 3 windows that look over the roof of the mansion, flanked by 2 narrow wooden doors. So you're standing in front of one of those doors now. I assume you want to open that door.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, that goes down.
It does.
That's 15. And the next door is here, right?
Right.
Let me open this one.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Go.
All right. So as you cross, as you cross, let me take these off. As you cross that middle portion of creaky wooden landing, the floor actually gives way, and you begin to drop the 20 feet to the landing below. But you made your saving throw, so you actually were able to take a dive and land at the far end of it before it completely collapsed. So now there's a 10-foot gap in the landing right there. But other than that, you may proceed.
I only got 5 feet worth of moving left. So if there's nothing else up here, I'm stuck.
Enough to open this door, anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Okay, this guy out here. Let's see who can see. Oh, he doesn't have vision, does he? So he's going to fire out his arrow slit at Gretel. Ooh, 2 miserable attacks. And then we go to Uhtred.
Can I see those guys? from where I am?
Yes, they have 3/4 cover though, which gives them a +5 to their armor class.
Okay. Ew. No. All right. I'll shoot him with my longbow, I guess.
Okay, unfortunately, your shot deflects off of the arrow slit and does not penetrate. Same thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got nothing.
All right, Elena.
Okay, so if they're not on our floor, they're up higher.
They're up by about 10 feet.
Okay, so they're still within range. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame because that's a saving throw.
All right. That is very tactically wise. So, a Dexterity saving throw from the Phantom Warrior. So he made his save, so that's half damage or no damage?
None because it's a cantrip.
Damn, that was nice damage too.
But then I will run over here so I can get cover.
There you go. All right. And this warrior is going to go after you, Uhtred. I don't think a 12 hits you. Nope. So 2 miserable attacks again, and we go to Gretel.
Okay. Sorry, my daughter came here. It's like all distracting.
It's all good.
So, thank you. So I think I'm going to. All right. So these guys are undead. So I'm going to try to use some radiant. I would assume radiant energy. So I think I'll do my radiant soul. Turn into my corporeal wings. Blah blah blah. So I can deal extra radiant damage. So I'll start flying. So are these things 5 feet each, or how far can I?
Each large square on the map is a 10 by 10 square.
All right, so 10, 20, 30. I can't like see them yet, but can I actually see them or not?
Yeah, you can. I mean, they're behind cover.
All right, so there I get the minus whatever. It's disadvantage or whatever to hit them.
Here, let me delete these. Now you can see.
All right, so since I'm too far from melee, I'll do the only other thing I can do. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to be, of course, disadvantage. Damn it.
No, that wasn't at disadvantage. It shouldn't
Oh,
have
okay.
been, right?
All right.
But a 23 hits. You actually, we're going to say you're going at this one on the north side here, so 5 piercing damage. And that's not magical, right?
Well, I'm using my radiant soul, so it's not magical, but I'm going to be adding extra radiant damage to one with an attack equals my level. So I guess 7 radiant damage on top of that damage.
Okay, so 12 altogether. 5 piercing, 7 radiant. So he takes 2 piercing and 7 radiant. All right. The first blow has been struck, and we go to Anton.
Anton, is this door open right here?
Yes,
So that goes up to where they are?
it goes back down.
So where are these guys?
They're about 10 feet below you.
Oh.
So you have to enter the tower and go down a loop, and then you'd be on them.
Okay, so let me see how many. I was here, I think. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I go down.
Yeah, let me move you.
All right. And now he gonna die.
You technically have to move a little further down the stairs. Other way. There you go. I think you had the movement anyway.
So yeah, obviously reckless and all that.
All right, so 17 hits, and this is magic damage. So 28.
38. No? No, 28, 28.
All right.
Is he dead?
Nope.
All right, because I got 2 more attacks.
Because you're frenzied raging?
Yeah.
All right. 14 misses. And 22 for 24 points of damage. So with a few swings of your magical greatsword, you disperse the Phantom Warrior.
Nice.
And then we go to Zolan. There you go, Zoe. Frostbrand coming at him. A 10 misses. Ooh, a 7 doesn't do any better. So that is it. Any bonus actions or whatnot? I don't know if you're talking, James, but you're not coming through if you are. All right. And
Can you hear me?
yeah, now I can.
Okay, yeah. I said I was gonna hit him with 2 unarmed monk strikes after I burn the key point.
Okay. 16 just hits. 13
What's
misses.
up? Am I rolling today?
5 bludgeoning damage, and it's non-magical.
Yeah. So it's 2.
2 points of damage. All right, then the Phantom Warrior down here gets to go. Now he's going to put away his longbow and draw his spectral long sword. And here he comes at you, Zolan. Does a 14 hit? I don't think so. Nope.
Neither one of those hit. Nope.
All right, so that's his turn, and we go to Uhtred. Everybody's gone quiet all of a sudden. I can't hear anyone.
I'm here.
All right, sound check.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'm
Jen,
here.
you there?
Yeah, sorry, the dogs and everything were barking.
Oh, sorry.
So this guy's the only one that's still alive over here, right?
Right.
All right. I can get him from here with my longbow.
You could try. No dice. 2 misses. Unfortunately, his cover is too strong. All right, Elena, cowering in fear behind a tower.
Try the sacred flame again. So he doesn't get covered.
Step out, do his thing. He just made his saving throw.
Oh, really? All right, I'll go back.
All right, Gretel.
Okay, so can I, from where I am, can I get to him melee?
You would have to run into the door, up the stairs,
Okay, no.
onto the platform above. I mean, it would take you probably, if you dashed, you could probably get to him. But you wouldn't be able to attack when you got there.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so I'll just try to do the same thing as before. So I might as well go as much as I can close enough just in case I'm not there by next time. So, but then would I still be able to see him to throw a javelin from as far as I can be?
No, once you go inside, you lose line
Okay,
of
then I
sight
can.
to him.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So I'll just stay where I am and try to do my two again.
Okay, nice. You threaded the needle twice.
Alright.
But it's not magic damage, so he takes 1 point and 3 points, so 4 altogether.
And then plus my 7 for radiant for my staying with my celestial.
And you get to deal that damage once per turn, or
Let me read it again. Radiant soul. It is extra radiant damage to one target. Let's see. It lasts for 1 minute until you the end of your. Use it as a bonus action. Wait, your transformation lasts 1 minute, or end it as bonus action. During it, let me add it back. Deal once on each of your turns. You deal an extra radiant damage to one target. When
so
you
what
deal
that means is you can deal your 7 points of damage once. You don't get to deal it twice. For 2 javelin attacks, you get to deal it once.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're talking.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, so 7 more points of damage. All right, excellent.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem. Anton.
So I want to run back to the other guy, but I don't know how many feet that would be.
If you do that, you got.
10. You gotta move me to. There we go. 10. 15. 20. And this I gotta jump over, right? Should be easy for me.
Correct. It's a athletics check. Or acrobatics, I'll even allow.
I don't even think it is, because can't I jump like 10 feet anyway?
Yeah, probably. If we did the math.
All right, I'll leave it up to you if you want me to roll.
Nah, go ahead.
Does that count as movement if I jump?
Yes.
So that's 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I guess I just made it at 40. And here we go. Beam, bada, boom.
So the quarters are very tight. And Zolan is standing in front of you, so it's really hard to get an attack through. So your attacks are at disadvantage. So I'm only going to count the leftmost value because it would have canceled out your advantage.
Okay.
So 15 minus 5 is a miss. 28 minus 5 is a hit and a crit for 30 points of damage. That is magical damage. He takes all of it. Boom. Nice swipe. And then the second attack third attack misses. And we go to Zolan.
Zolan is going to hit him with. There's no space behind him, is it?
There is space behind him. Yep.
So, look, can we theoretically put me right here?
Theoretically, right?
Okay. So I'm gonna hit him with 2 sword strikes. If these don't hit,
Miss.
man,
Hit.
and that is one-handed. Wait, that was a crit.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so one-handed with crit damage, that's 17 magical damage.
And I'm gonna burn a key point for that one and label that a stunning strike.
All right.
Well, oh, yeah.
Constitution saving throw. Failed his con save, so that he's stunned until the end of his next turn. All right. And being stunned, he is incapacitated, so he can't take any actions. And then we go to Uhtred.
I'm just gonna stick with my longbow since I don't really have anything else to do.
Sure.
Sure.
It's a tough shot.
I suck. Yep.
Well, you're really threading a needle with that shot, so it's tough. But we go to Elena. He's having good luck with his saving throws.
No, he doesn't because he's stunned.
Oh, right. Thank you very much. So he automatically fails saving throws, so he takes 5 radiant damage. Very good.
Finally.
All right, Gretel.
All right, so I can see him. Sorry. Does that mean I can start flying over him to try to get down to him?
He's inside of a tower.
Oh, so okay. All right, I'm trying to think how I can see him to throw a javelin, but I can't fly.
There's a window.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I'm just going through.
It's like a little arrow slit.
All right, so let's get the same.
And you thread the needle once again for 4 points of damage.
And then plus my 7 is all I can do.
4, and then the 7 makes all the difference.
Yeah.
And you take him out.
Good job.
Yeah, guys.
So the spectral guardians of the tower have been dealt with. Congratulations. Let me give you your XP here. They were that's 200 each. All right, and so you are on the rooftop, and some of you are inside the tower as the spectral guardians have been dealt with, and so you can move about with freedom again. Elena's climbing up the creaky stairs.
But what happened?
I gotcha.
Are we going down?
Up.
Alright, so just put me wherever I need to be.
Here, I'll put Gretel and Uhtred over here, so everybody's inside the tower now.
Thank you.
Man, I think the door is closed.
Yeah, that door is hard to get through for some reason. I'll just move you. Now the stairs continue up where you are, Zolan.
Okay.
Is this the thing I have to jump over?
Yes. That is the hole in the floor that falls 20 feet to the balcony below. Now, Zolan is already up the stairs on the other half, and the wooden stairs climb to the tower's peak, which has a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof, and a locked iron chest. Ravens roost on the crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes. 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows are evenly spaced all around the walls, and each window consists of a lead latticework fitted with small panes of transparent glass. There's another skeletal figure here in tattered chainmail looking out of the southeast window toward Mount Gakis. I'll give everybody a moment to catch up with Zolan.
Zolan not entering the room by itself.
Right.
We need to roll.
Now
acrobatics?
you can just jump across
Oh, okay.
as long as
I
you're
can't.
taking your time and being careful.
I think I'm bugged because I can't move at all.
Here, let me put you out here, Anton.
Thanks. So this still goes up, or?
Yep.
All right, let's go up.
So as you get to the top, you can see out of the windows. To the north and east lies a mist-shrouded valley with dark woods, a small town, and a lonely windmill on a precipice. You recognize that as Old Bone Grinder, the windmill where the hags lived. To the south, a river flows through a foggy marsh, the ruins of Berez. To the west, between rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines. You can see all the way to the Abbey of St. Markovia in Kresk. But Sir Eric is the undead knight who is here. And he is looking out of the window, the southeast window toward the mountain, Mount Gakis, which dominates the southern part of the valley. There is again a locked iron chest here as well.
Zolan walks up behind him and asks him, "Sir, what do you see?"
He sees unfulfilled destiny.
For the land or you?
Personally and for the land. I had hopes of hunting the great rock of Mount Gakis and stopping its predations on poor travelers. Have you ever heard of such a grand beast?
No. What is it?
A bird as big as a mountain.
Huh.
Terrifying creature, but one I had hoped to slay.
And you'd like to do that?
If I could form a hunting party, I could. I would like to see that done. Yes.
Getting full.
Well, we
Another
definitely.
Zolan
tap.
walks over and talks to everyone else.
Yeah.
So he wants to slay a beast. He said it's a gigantic bird. It's as big as a mountain.
That does sound like fun, but don't we already have our list full of shit that we already have to do?
I don't know. It's one of those situations like, do we do it or?
Yeah, smash.
Yeah, we can just add it to the list and see if we have time.
Okay. Majority of the stuff we got to do is in like really close city type stuff, like the skull is close, stuff like that. So I
We
feel
do
like
that
we could
stuff
possibly.
first.
Yeah, do that stuff first, and then we'll mess with this. Do we know about the countdown?
Which countdown is that?
The one that you keep track of, that you take time off to the next moon?
Yeah. What day is it? It's day 18 out of 30.
Oh, yeah. Do we feel like we got enough time to do all these?
I'm going to show you this handout here. It's a little tough to read, I realize, but
Feel like we can pull it off.
should save you from taking excessive notes.
Well, is he able to leave and come with us and
All right.
case we
He
have time, or would we have to come back and fetch him?
he says whenever you're ready to go, he's ready to go with you.
Oh, well, we can kill two birds with one stone because the other dude just want to go on a grand adventure, right?
Right?
So, yeah, boom. That's two birds, one stone.
Good call, bro.
Okay, cool. We got it. If you will follow us, we will help you fulfill that at some point during our journey.
Well, there is also this matter of this locked iron chest that is here, that is not
Oh,
depicted on the map.
do you mind if we look through the chest?
He says that it's got a peculiar locking mechanism, and he's fiddled with it over the years, but has never been able to get it open. He says you're welcome to try.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. What's happening here?
And go ahead and zoom out a good ways, probably to about 50%, and you should be able to see the entirety of the lock puzzle that is before you.
Oh, great.
There is a unique combination that will allow you to fill all 6 squares, but there's only one possible combination, so you might be able to solve a puzzle, but have to undo it later because other squares don't fit. You should all be able to start moving pieces around and have at it.
Okay.
So what? We just have to put them in. Oh, I see. Okay.
Right.
Alrighty.
And you can't rotate the pieces.
What in the? Oh, booyah.
There's one.
And then, nope, that ain't it. We can't rotate the pieces. That won't go there.
Shut up.
I did it.
Good job, Ben. What's that?
It looks like you got 2. Oh, this looks like 4.
You guys are good at this shit.
There's 5. Congratulations, you cracked the code.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Let me show you what's in the box.
Symbol of right kind.
Wow, that's pretty dope. We can paralyze vampires.
Yeah.
Sunlight.
We can turn undead.
Let me see how that undead. So you can't turn undead unless you otherwise have that ability. But if you have that ability, it makes it stronger.
So I can turn undead normally. So okay, so I see what you mean. So this is actual sunlight, not just light.
That is correct.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
Cool. That sounds like it should go to Gretel.
Yeah.
It should
It's
definitely
got
go
girl
to
name
the.
all over.
It should definitely go to a person who has the turn undead feature, which Gretel is probably the only one who does.
I can at least hold it, and then people can take it up.
You can share it like the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a day with it.
Girl, you're the only one that can use it.
Well, at least with the turn undead. But sunlight, you guys can snatch. I like to write this down.
And that is everything that's at the top of the tower. And at this point, you've pretty thoroughly explored Arginvost Holt. You've, I think, been in every room of the entire mansion, and if not, you didn't miss anything big because you hit all the major stops, certainly.
All
So
right.
let's do a time check here. It is heading on 8 o'clock at night as you are finishing your explorations. Um, and so you can shack up here and hunker down for the night, or you can press on into the darkness.
Should we just sleep here so that there are fewer encounters when we travel?
Yeah.
You want to sleep in the tower, or you want to descend into the house proper?
It's a tough one. And then you got to worry about if we sleep here, we got to worry about those things we killed in the chapel. Remember, they're
Oh,
supposed to
right.
come back,
We can just go straight to Valaki, no, if we're done here.
but we got to worry about encounters on the way there.
Oh, don't worry, I got you.
No, you ain't got to say it like you're holding my hand.
What's wrong with that?
Skipping forest together.
You really think a random encounter is going to test your mettle at this point?
You know what? You're right. Go ahead and head to Malaki.
I got full HP, bro.
Oh,
All right, so here we are at our Ginrust halt. It is 8 o'clock at night, and we are starting the trek back to Valaki.
do we grab the skull first? Is that closer? I don't know where that is.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Skull is down here in the ruins of Berez.
Yeah, let's go pick it up.
Now, the mausoleum is locked. You can't gain entry to it until you complete several of the knight's quests. You have to weaken the seal by reducing the size of basically Vladimir's army. So you have to help the knights finish at least 3 of the knights finish their business before you're going to be able to gain access to that mausoleum.
What mausoleum?
It was the one in the back of our Ginvost halt. Let me
Oh, okay.
put you
Yeah,
back
I
on the
remember.
ground floor. I don't know exactly if you explored this or not.
We saw it through the windows.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you went out there, but where the hell are you on this map? Did I move you off this map? Yeah, it looks like you're not
Yeah, you
on here
did.
at all. Okay.
You put us in our Genva assault again.
Right. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so if we
Oh no, we never went out there.
We can't get in anyway, so what's the point?
right. But if you want to check it out before leaving anyway, since you're here.
Wait,
Do we have the 2 guys with us?
you guys.
The 2 knights, Arthur and Sir Eric, I think you refer to, and no, neither one of them are with you.
We can grab those after we do the easy ones, like bring the carpentry stuff and yeah, drop off the whatever the duty, the seal.
So, tucked behind the mansion is this little fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by a 7-foot tall wrought iron fence, and the mausoleum stands in the northeast corner. There are tarnished silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings clinging to the stone-tiled roof of the mausoleum, and an 8-foot-tall, 4-foot-wide white marble door set into the wall engraved with the name Argynvost. Anybody read Draconic?
I think I do. Yeah, I do.
You do.
Mhm.
Then you can read the verse that's written on the dragon's mausoleum.
Here lies the bones and the treasure of Argynvos, Lord of Argynvos Holt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Did y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
I think that's where we gotta put the skull.
yeah. So
But this large
it's
white marble door, 8 foot, 4 foot white marble door, is impenetrable, impassable, until you weaken the seal.
okie dokie. Let's weaken that seal.
So, where's your next destination?
I guess it would have to be Valaki because we can get the tools and stuff and the wood, and we can search for the person there too.
Let's just assume we pick up the skull before we head there to save some time, I guess, because otherwise we have to go all the way down and then all the way up again. No?
I don't. I feel like that should be the last thing we do. Reason being is because that is what we're trying to put in there, and we know that the guy above doesn't want it. So if we bring it near, he might see.
Smart move, senor.
So it only takes you an hour and a half to get back to Valaki. But you have, let me one last check. You have no encounters on the way. It's a quiet march in the dark. And you get back to the western gate of the town. Of course, it's all sealed up for the night, and the guards are on duty and hail you at your approach.
I can't do the talking. Remember, I got bandages on my face.
Oh yeah.
So, what business brings you into Valaki in the middle of the night?
We're coming to see Father Lucian. That's here, right?
Right. Yep, that is correct. And of course, the guards at this point recognize you and are familiar with don't give you too much grief about coming in. They can see that you're not necessarily a threat to anybody, so they open the gates and in you come. We put you at the western gate here. So 10 o'clock at night, as you are wandering the quiet streets of Valaki, where to?
I think we should. I don't think anything's going to be open right now, right?
No, generally, except to the inn.
My only options at the moment are to take a rest and then grab everything in the morning, head over, drop it off, pick up the dudes, try to attack that rock, and then on the way back, pick up the skull, drop it in the thing.
Okay.
Plan. So sleep.
So you want to sleep at the church or at the inn? And where Irina is still at the church, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can sleep at the church, seeing as how Irina's there. We can just abandon her. So yeah, we'll sleep at the church.
Yeah. You can check on her while we're there.
His silence is foreboding. It's like,
Right.
man.
Now I'm just checking all my notes about everything that has and hasn't happened. Okay. All right. So we will do a long rest. I will advance the clock until sunrise tomorrow morning. Here it is, 6 a.m. on day 19. You are awake at the church. Irina is here and doing well. Father Lucian and his congregation are holding up their spirits. And you have a couple of different missions. Where's the day going to take you?
Since we're here, can we just ask Father Lucian if he knows anything about the Teray family?
Um, he doesn't himself. But after kind of getting a sense of what you're looking after, he says, let me look it up and read it right from the source. 35. So he says there is records of births and deaths in Vallaki that are stored in an old administrative building near the Baron's mansion. However, they may be incomplete due to an infamous fire that broke out 2 centuries ago.
Okay.
Let's head over there and see if we can find Teray.
Yep.
Do we want to? Well, no. You know what? Never split up.
So you have to spend a few hours digging through records. I'm going to go ahead and advance the clock 4 hours. So it's now it's just mid-morning, and you weren't able to get a complete record up through the present day because of the incomplete nature of the records. But you were able to get several leads, people who are alive today who might be distant relatives of them. And if you were to conduct some investigations, put a few more hours of work into it, you very well might track down Sir Roburn's living descendants.
Now, when you say track down, are we talking about track down no issues, or track down we're gonna have to put some fisticuffs on some people?
No, it should be a relatively tame task.
Then maybe
Okay.
should we split up and have some people go shopping? If we're feeling like this isn't gonna be dangerous,
Yeah, we can do that if that's the case.
just to save time.
Yeah,
Sure.
Good idea.
we'll do it like that.
So I believe Arisek's stockyard, for those of you who are going shopping, should have most of, if not all, the supplies you need. Let me go ahead and look up Arisek's for you.
Did that guy give us money, or are we paying for this?
No, you're paying.
Uh,
But that doesn't seem right.
Is that like carpenter's tools, smith's tools, 5 logs, 10 pounds of iron, 100 feet of hempen rope.
Excuse me just a second. You can look up your shopping and figure out how much gold you have to spend of the party treasury. I'll be right back.
So for carpenters and smith's tools, that's 140 gold pieces.
Right.
Are you building us something?
No, that guy wanted us to go pick him up
Oh, yeah.
the stuff.
5 fallen tree logs. Where the hell does it have to be fallen?
Well, if they're tree logs, then
Yeah, but
unless you're gonna pull them out of the roots right now.
I'm not pulling no tree. There's no trees on here. We might have to go chop down a tree, literally. Um,
Iron?
I see
Hmm?
iron spikes.
10 pounds of iron. I think it's just regular iron.
There's iron ore for 50.
Yeah, that's it. Iron. Where you see iron ore?
All the way at the bottom. In the tools and other.
Oh. Yeah. D for 10 pounds.
So yeah,
Okay,
D wanted 10 pounds, so I guess that would work. So one of those for 50 gold pieces. So we're already at what, 210? No,
and
190?
100 feet of hempen rope.
190.
190?
And then we need 100 feet, so that would be 10, so that's 200. And then the logs, but I guess, I don't know, cut down trees. Does anyone have axe?
Mm-mm. So I might need to get an axe so we can cut down these trees. So yeah.
200 for the rest of the stuff. Let me look at the treasury.
And I'm back. Did I hear 200 for all those supplies?
Except the logs, which you can't find.
Yeah, you can always get them from the wilderness. It'll
Okay.
take you an hour of time to get 5 logs.
So what are we at, 190 then for?
200 with the rope.
Okay. Do we have 200?
We don't in gold, but we have mithril bars and we have adamantine bars.
Any jewelry?
Oh, we have 400 electrum. That is 200 gold, right?
I believe so.
Why don't we use the electrum?
We can do that.
Okay. I'll take off the electrum. Now we have to find
So that sounds like most of the shopping done.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta get these logs, and then that'll be done. And then we can meet up with everybody else.
Right? And we're going to say it takes till about 2 in the afternoon. Excuse me, sneezing fit. Takes till 2 in the afternoon for you to track down Sir Robin's actual living descendant. Excuse me. So you come upon the door of the home, and it's a modest dwelling. But after a brief conversation with the occupants, you're able to discern that that these are in fact the Teray descendants, and they are overjoyed at receiving this family crest. They were always raised on the tales of brave Sir Robert, and are filled with pride upon hearing that those tales were true. So congratulations, you seem to have completed your first of the knight's quests.
All right.
And so it is 2 in the afternoon. You have your supplies. You've tracked down Sir Robin's descendant and delivered the crest. Crest. Where to now?
Let's drop off the supplies and pick up those two dudes.
All right, back to the overland map. All right, and we know it's another hour and a half back to our Gidbustalt. And so that you said what? Drop off the supplies and pick up the dudes, right? Okay, so we'll do 3 random encounter checks. All's clear. You have you get there in an hour and a half, and so it's getting to be mid-afternoon, a couple hours of sunlight left, and you deliver the supplies to Sir Damien. Now, Sir Damien is very thankful and grateful for your delivering the supplies he needs to fix his ballistas, and he says if any of you are curious or willing, he could instruct you, and you could gain use of a proficiency in either carpenter's or smith's tools, your choice, if you want to observe and help with the repairs.
It's a shadow thing. Can we say that Shadow volunteered for that?
What it would mean spending spending overnight here. Again, in the course of 8 hours, in which you'd be working with him, and then you'd gain proficiency in these tools.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a Shadow thing, seeing as how he's an artificer.
Do we want to spend the time though, or do we want to keep going?
Hey, that's a group decision. I mean, can we ask the people that we have with us, are they in a rush?
Sir Damien is certainly not in a rush. And he says if you wanted to come back, he could certainly do it then.
Can't we just stay here with them while they do it, and then just wait until they're finished?
What do we have left on our list of things that we need to do?
We gotta slay the rock and take the other guy on a grand adventure, like a heroic adventure.
But I mean, like we also have an invitation to Strahd's mansion.
Right.
Oh,
We have the Amber Temple.
yeah. I don't think we have time to let him learn that. So, I guess onward.
Yeah,
So,
that makes the most sense.
I guess we asked the guy what direction we go in for the rock.
Well, he says there's a game trail that he knows about that he could lead you up. When he says you'd have to go up the Solenka Pass, and then deviate from once you get to the other side of the bridge, some miles up on the Solenka Pass. So it's again something that Sir Eric would be able to take you and guide you directly to.
Lead the way.
And you're going to take Arth, and is going to come with you. So, like you said, 2 birds, 1 stone. All right. So, being about 4 in the afternoon, you guys elected not to observe Sir Damien's repairs. You can always come back and do it later. But we're moving on and heading straight up the Solenka Pass, right? Have you guys all got cold weather gear?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we
Yeah.
all get health
Yeah.
some? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll definitely need it as you get up the pass. All right, at the Raven River Crossroads, an hour into your journey, and all's quiet so far. You're starting to gain elevation here, and it's getting colder, and you can start to see snow um, become more regular. And it's still quiet, and the sun is starting to set now as you get up here. So we switched to a different encounter table for nighttime encounters, but still all is quiet so far. As the last hints of light fall from the sky, just revealing the darkness beyond. And on this winding, narrow mountain road, cliffside roads that hug and feature, stone walls on one side and sharp drops to the other as you continually gain elevation all through this area. And still quiet on the journey as another hour passes by. There's definitely no random encounter there. The last one we make, still nothing, so another hour. It is 8 o'clock at night as you approach the Salenka Pass proper, and this old fortress that clings to the mountainside. Let me get you a handout here because I have one. Location, Salenka Pass. Approaching the pass. Here we go. So this is what you see up ahead. Mind you, it's a little bit darker than it is in the picture. But I've got another less artistic rendering of it for you there. And let me move you. Where are we going? There we go. All right, that should be everybody on the new map.
Yep.
All right, the shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark rolling clouds, and to your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes, topped by statues of crouching stone gargoyles with snarling mouths. Set in the center of the walls, is a closed iron portcullis behind which burns a green curtain of flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors.
Let's go ahead and head up here.
The curtain of green flame fills the eastern archway of the gatehouse.
Ain't good. Oh, the gate is closed and there's fire on the other side of the gate.
Correct.
We gotta get the gate open. How we gonna do that? Anybody got any ideas?
Smash?
Or lift it? Like how does it open? So, this, like lift it? Or...
Can I do an investigation and see if there's a way
Yeah.
to open it?
You sure?
Sure.
So you do a pretty thorough check of the whole area, and you don't see anything that you have access to that would allow the gate to be opened.
Okay.
Does the wall look climbable?
It does. It would
Well,
take
can I-
ropes would definitely help.
Yeah, can I climb up and then like secure a rope so everyone else can have an easier time climbing up? Or climb up and then open the gate?
Oh, I guess this is important. I'm sorry. I should have. I didn't read this last little line that was hiding here until now. If the characters approach within 10 feet of the portcullis, it shrieks with a sound of metal on metal as it rises on its own and stays open.
Hmm?
Yeah, I guess that was significant.
It rises on its own and does what?
And stays open.
Stays open.
Okay.
The green
Can we
flame
just-
is still.
Can we just go around it?
These arrows on this map, I think on a cliff.
Right.
Can I jump through it?
Each one of those little dotted triangle lines shows a difference in elevation of 100 feet.
Ooh.
Even though it grows, does that mean that it's still not climbable?
The walls, I mean, you could climb the walls. They're 20 feet high, but you could climb them.
Hey, 20 feet, come on. Okay.
Can I tell what that green stuff is?
That is the green flame that is filling the portal.
Have any way to get rid of that?
Hmm. We gotta get past this wall. So, is there another route past this, or is this the only way?
It seems that this whole structure was strategically built here because this is the only way.
Hmm. Okay.
And they tried to make it hard to go any way except passing through this gate. Because you can
Yeah.
try to climb the wall.
Can I
Yeah.
climb up the cliff and then like shimmy over?
It is a 500-foot drop. Um, so it is a pretty high risk climb. Remember the handout here. Let me come back to it. Player handouts. Selenka Pass. So particularly this handout shows it well. How steep it goes. So getting around the wall would be tough. It could be doable, but by design, it's made to be very tough.
Hmm.
So I could fly over.
You broke up a little bit there, but I heard enough that you want to fly over the wall.
Um, I would burn a spell slot. I suppose I'd have to use polymorph, but I could do that.
Are there guards or anything like that? Are they on top of the wall anywhere around this perimeter?
You just see the gargoyle statues on top of the gatehouse, and then there's statues of soldiers on the tower that lies beyond the gatehouse.
So they're just statues right now. They're just
Right.
statues.
Right.
That are gonna
Wink,
come to
wink, wink.
life.
Is there any way to investigate this green flame to try? I don't know. Maybe we can just run through, and then maybe it would be not too terrible.
The flame certainly does not appear to be normal flame. It appears to be a magical flame.
Can I throw something through it to see what happens?
Sure.
All right, so I don't know what stupid thing do I have in my inventory. I'll throw like one of those Python things to like whatever.
Well, a
Sounds
big
good.
hunk of metal, doesn't react too much to being thrown through the fire.
Big hunk of metal.
Yeah, you said a piton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like throwing a nail into a fire. It doesn't necessarily react. It's not combustible material.
True. All right, that's a good point. I'll throw a piece of rope and see what happens.
It does catch fire pretty readily, and very quickly burns through. The fire seems to burn with a supernatural hotter heat than usual.
Okay, then. I am not going first to the flames.
Can you throw it to the other side?
Say again?
Can we see through it to the other side?
Yes.
Um,
I thought we were flying over.
are we gonna? I mean, it'll burn my highest spell slot.
Well, if you can look to see if there's like an off switch on the other side, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could see anything up ahead and then use Mage Hand. That's only a cantrip.
Sounds like a plan, I guess. It's the only thing we have right now. Other than climbing up this thing with rope and pythons and all that stuff.
Right, I'll get up closer. I'll cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Is there anything that I can see on the other side in terms of mechanisms or switches?
So Mage Hand could get you. There's a door on the tower beyond. So you can see to this door, but you don't see any kind of switches or anything.
I guess. Hold on, let me look at animals. What's the best I can change into something up to my level? What's the best flying thing?
Anybody got dispel magic?
No.
No, sir.
That might have been handy.
Mhm. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. Never mind. I thought Frostbrand could do it, but it's non-magical flames.
Right. Otherwise, that would have been an excellent use of Frostbrand.
If it doesn't react to metal, if somebody has full-on armor, would they be able to get through it?
They would take damage.
Nice
Push Gretel in. I know you would.
20-foot fall. Can I live through that? I can. Dan, I'm gonna start climbing the wall.
All right. Make an athletics check.
I can guide you.
Athletics check. My weakest stat.
All right. It takes some effort, but you eventually get to the top of the wall, and at that time, the gargoyles that are flanking the gatehouse begin to move, and so we roll for initiative.
Called it.
All right. Zolan, you get to act first as you get to the top of the wall. This gargoyle is in your face and taking exception to your bypassing of the gate.
I'm going to attack it with Frostbrand. Hit him twice.
That's a miss. That's a hit. Total one-handed damage is 13.
Yes, sir.
All right, Elena.
All right, can we see anything that's going on up there from down here?
Nope. Where you are completely visually cut off.
Um, All right, if I back up.
Yep.
Get line of sight.
Yep.
I can't actually really see it because of the dynamic lighting, but
Here, let me address that. Thank you for pointing it out. I'm just gonna delete the lines of the tower so you can see through them.
Did we do a rust in Valaki?
yeah.
Yeah, we did.
All right, Elena.
Okay. I'll cast my spiritual weapon
Okay.
up there next to him.
Wait, I thought they didn't know that I was up there fighting.
Well, I do
She
know because
heard. She could
Oh,
hear.
okay.
All right, Elena, you should have control of that spiritual weapon.
Okay, so that's a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits for 5 force damage.
And then my action. I will cast Firebolt.
Okay. That misses. Uhtred.
Alright, so I'm gonna go after the guy that's up here so I can get my sneak attack because Zolan's next to him, right?
Right.
Awesome. So
2 bow attacks.
yep.
Miss. How much on the hit? Plus your sneak attack damage.
There you go.
Alright, so he takes half damage from non-magical, but that was magical, so it's only
My
roll
longbow
plus
is
1.
magical, yeah.
Right, right. So he takes all 8 damage. Alright, Anton.
All right, cool. Can I get up there?
You gotta make
How
an
many movement
athletics
points
check.
would that? Athletics, you say?
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, you crushed it.
And we just assume I'm up here now.
Right.
I'm not even gonna rage. These guys are squishy, so I am gonna just hit him with Great Weapon Master and the Reckless Attack.
I don't think y'all do that. And,
Alright, so a 17 hits and a 22 hits, 22 points of damage, and 17 points of damage. 22 hits him that much, 17 takes him the rest of the way. He crumbles into pieces under the weight of your blade. And this guy flies over, and he is going to attack you, Anton. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
What about a 17?
Yep.
Alright, so 2 hits, 7 points of damage. Gretel.
Alright, can I try to climb up here and help out Anton?
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Alright, you're on top.
Okay, and then if I can like melee him with my sun sword.
You can. Alright, a hit for 6 radiant damage. And a miss.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, Zolan.
can I reach this dude?
He is, yes, you can, technically this is solid, over you, so you can stand on this empty spot.
Okay. So I am going to move.
It's another 10 feet up in the center.
Okay. I'll move here,
All right.
and I'm gonna hit him twice with advantage.
No flanking because of the height difference.
Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. 18 hits though. So does a 20. So
12, 22.
22. All right, you guys are gonna make quick work of them. Elena.
Alright, so if I move my spiritual weapon so it's above Anton, because you said it's
Right.
up in the air,
Right.
so then it's flanking with Zolan,
Right.
then it gets advantage.
Uh, 16 hits.
And then that's my bonus action, so for my action I'll shoot another firebolt.
Okay. All right, 14 fire damage. Very nice. Okay, and then Uhtred. Uhtred can finish this off.
Yep, just gonna stick with my longbow.
Oh yeah, I think you did it. All right, that
18.
is that finishes off that guy. You guys get 125 XP each from the gargoyles, and now you can safely climb over the top of the gates and avoid the green flame.
I drop a rope down.
Did you say 120 each? 120
125, right?
each of us or each gargoyle?
No, each player.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes us at what, 31,450, right?
Sounds
Yeah.
about right. And we are right at my cutoff time, so I apologize for having to cut the game a half an hour short after 2 weeks of not having one. But alas, such are the nature of summer plans. So we're at a good spot to kick off for next week. I think Martine, you said you were out, but Jen was in, so I think we should be good for next week. Kyle might be back next week, so we might have one out and one in. So either way, I think we will get through it. So thank you again for showing up today. I hope you enjoyed the rest of our Ginvostholt and starting to get rid of those night quests. We will continue on up the Solenka Pass when next we get together and find this rock of Mount Gakis and do battle with it.
Pool party time.
Yes, it is. I'm going to get my drink on, yo. Woot, woot. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks again.
Me too.
Bye-bye.